Now at 11, a family devastated by a Christmas morning fire is getting support from the community. How everyone from neighbors to some major sports teams are now stepping up to help.
And Sunday's forecast has a little bit of everything. 60s, 20s, fog, rain, storms, wind. That's all within 24 hours. I'll let you know what to expect.
Plus, the Colts' playoff hopes are over. Why one of today's games means our guys are done, and how things could shake up during the offseason. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Jenny Runovich alongside meteorologist Rob Ellis. We really want to get you ready for a dramatic shift in the weather. Rob kind of alluded to it. So Sunday, if I have this right, we are going from record warmth near to wind, rain, snow, near freezing.
Yes, I mean, and it's
Did
all
I miss
within.
anything?
There's a lot more in there too. Yes, there is fog in the morning possibility. There's a lot to get to.
Yeah.
So let me try to get you through that hour by hour and show you what to expect. Let's start with where we are right now. It is going to be a bit dramatic. Temperatures are in the 50s. It's almost 60 in Bedford, and temperatures will likely continue to warm up overnight. Now, temperatures are just part of the story, but it is the most dramatic part of the story. They'll continue warming up during the overnight. We're going to be near 60 by tomorrow morning as the sun comes up, and temperatures will continue to warm up. It may be foggy at the time, by the way. Through about midday, we may see a few isolated showers, but I do think we'll be at or potentially above the record of 65 before the front sweeps through here. And I think within about 5 or 6 hours, the temperature could drop 30 to 40 degrees. This is going to be a pretty intense drop in temperatures and probably not going to rebound very much, staying in the teens and 20s through your Monday morning. So the temperature is just part of the story. There's that big drop, but look, we've got fog in the morning, rain during the afternoon, maybe with a chance for a few showers. You may get some dry time, then a chance for storms before that changes over to a little bit of wintry mix, possibly ending as some light snow, not expecting any accumulation, and that doesn't even account for the wind on Monday. I'll talk about that coming up.
My goodness, what a roller coaster. All right, Rob, thanks so much. Tonight, a Martinsville family is thanking the community for an outpouring of support after a Christmas morning house fire. Our Brandon Schaff shows us the loss, but also how people are now stepping up to help. Having some trouble with that story. We'll try and get that to you in just a few minutes. Do want to bring you some other news of the evening, including new tonight. Metro Police responding to Castleton Square Mall this evening after a report of a possible active shooter. But IMPD tells us this was a case of false information. Police say it started with several juveniles at the mall running around. They say that led to people sharing false information, prompting a large response from officers as a precaution. IMPD warning that misinformation on social media led to unnecessary fear. Again, police say no gunshots, no threats tonight at Castleton Square Mall. Tonight, the Indianapolis Fire Department is mourning one of their own. Battalion Chief Barry Riddle died this morning. IFD telling us he passed away unexpectedly on his way to work. No details yet how it happened. Chief Riddle joined the department back in 1986. IFD Chief Ernest Malone saying in part, quote, "Barry was a well-loved member of our department and proudly served for 39 years. He was a good firefighter and an even better man." Tonight, 2 teenagers are under arrest after leading multiple police departments on a chase. The Vigo County Sheriff's Office posted that a 14-year-old boy stole a car overnight. One of the teens' moms helped investigators figure out where they might be going. When Terre Haute police tried to stop the car, it took off. The chase ended when the car crashed into a tree. Police found 5 juveniles inside, 3 of them runaways, the youngest just 12 years old. All of them are expected to be okay. 2 14-year-old boys, though, are now facing criminal charges. It is official. The Colts are out of playoff contention. Officially knocked out today when the Texans won. It's the 5th straight season the Colts will miss the playoff. So what's next? Well, contracts are coming up for some big players, including quarterback Daniel Jones. Also, quarterback Anthony Richardson and wide receiver Alex Pierce are both free agents, so the offseason could be a little tricky. The Colts, by the way, take on the Jags tomorrow at Lucas Oil Stadium. Kickoff for that one set for 1 o'clock. At the start of the new year, you'll pay more to ride the bus in Indianapolis. For the first time in 16 years, Indigo fares are going up. Our Ella Rhodes spoke with riders about the change.
On New Year's Day, it'll cost you $1 more to ride an Indigo bus, from $175 to $275 for a 2-hour unlimited fare. An increase too steep for riders like Amanda Quick.
I understand why it's going up, but the cost of living raises, they all go up. But people who are disabled and live and use the bus every day like I do, it's a big jump, especially when you're on a fixed income.
The daily fare cap will change too, from $4 to $6, along with the weekly fare cap, from $15.75 to $24.75. A price David Burgess says he refuses to pay.
We're not going to be riding the bus passes because it's too much money for a bus fare. Just a day bus pass $6, half fare $2.75. It's just going to be too much.
With inflation, the cost of fuel and operations, Indigo says it needed to bump up the fare, a decision its board voted on in August.
It's really not reasonable, and most people's not really going to ride the buses anymore with the prices going up like they are. It's just honestly ridiculous to me. It's just not worth it, really.
The new price doesn't leave riders without a car like Shane another option.
It's a lot of stress because a lot of people really don't have that much money to do it.
Nope.
And if you really don't have much money and you're trying to get to point A to point B, and it's really hard because you're not going to want to walk everywhere.
Jamal Foster says it's not affordable for the people who need it.
You got people on the buses, struggling to get $4. Now you're doing a raise at $6? It don't make sense.
Foster agrees with Shane and Burgess. They think the ridership will drop with the higher cost.
So your bus fare go up next week, you're going to have a lot less people riding. Just telling you.
A new price riders will have to decide if worth paying. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
So again, the rate increase takes effect on Thursday, January 1st. Indigo did delay the increase for paratransit users until July 1st. Still ahead tonight, New Year's Eve preps are now underway. We'll take you to Times Square as some key items arrive for the big night. Rob?
Well, with the temperatures dropping so rapidly after rain tomorrow, we could see a flash freeze as the temperatures go from the 60s to the 20s. I'll explain coming up.
Plus, a massive volcanic eruption, and this is caught on camera. Where it's happening and what scientists think caused it.